So does the healing journey last forever? There are so many people out there that believe they will be on their healing journey for the rest of their lives and that it never ends. Now, is that actually true?
No, it's not true. Healing is a journey. Healing is a process of disentangling from the wounds and the beliefs and the patterns that have formed as a result of the punishing experiences of life. But the punishing experiences of life aren't meant to continue punishing you. You're not meant to continue to be diminished or impacted or defeated by the challenging, often painful experiences of life.
Yeah, I think it's become quite normal for experts to say trauma, for example, you never heal from your trauma. And even within the spiritual circles, there's this idea that the healing is never actually finished. And I notice those as just really strong beliefs. It's like you have to watch what beliefs you have around your healing. If you believe your healing is never going to end, then it won't. And if you believe your healing is going to be intense and difficult and overwhelming, then it will be. So we have to really watch what beliefs we have. Healing is possible. And the journey, our journeys of expansion continue. But the healing journey, the way that people think about the healing journey is this intense, painful journey where they keep falling back down a hole. People think that is going to last forever. And I often find myself saying, no, that's not right. The healing journey does end at some point. You reach a level where you feel predominantly light and joyful and flowing with life.
Yeah, I think it's really important to recognize also that there has been a great expansion in the spiritual work that is taking place in the world. More and more people are beginning to access this outside the traditional paradigms of what constituted healing or well-being or spirituality. And so people are looking for this in communities that are creating and introducing sometimes new, sometimes ancient modalities of practice that are intended to support people in healing. And yet, this is where people are often getting stuck. So there's a great tradition of these ancient spiritual practices that are being presented in new ways, or sometimes even in the same old ways. But are they really having the impact that everyone is hoping to achieve? Or are we creating now a belief that this is what it is to be healed, which is sometimes to continue experiencing the heaviness of life? Mm-hmm. And I would say that is where I would challenge you to, as Joanna said, to challenge that belief. Mm-hmm. No, that is not what is envisioned as a true healed state. A true healed state is an empowered state, where you are empowered in love and lightness, in peace and joy, in creativity, in freedom, where your voice is untethered, where you're inspired and curious about life and adventurous and hungry to experience life in relationship and in healthy, dynamic, and uplifting ways.
So a lot of people will think what you've described isn't actually possible, or it's not consistently possible. And we want to say, in all fairness, it hasn't been for a lot of the time. But the moment that we're in now, this moment of the evolution of humanity, the energies are much higher and finer, and the glass ceiling has been raised. So it's like we can't even look to the past to see what is possible. We have to remove the boundaries of our perception now and shift our beliefs to understand that actually full healing is possible. We just have to find the right guides who also have that belief and the knowledge to bring that healed state forward. So it's understanding what is the healed state, knowing that it is possible, and then how do I move through my healing journey?
Absolutely. And another way to reframe this, perhaps even a more empowering way to reframe this is healing is not just possible, it is intended. It is your destiny.
Yes.
It is what defines this evolved state that we are here to discover. And this is not intended to be a forever process, you see. Once we are healed, that does not mean we have reached the end of our purpose for being. In my opinion, you're almost at the very beginning. You're at the cusp at that point of your true purpose for being.